Now, if you're new or even a veteran when it comes to GTA Online, you probably don't own all of these rare free cars. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can get all these cars for free. Now, starting off, we have the Elegy. This is one of the more common vehicles that every GTA Online player has or had in some point of their GTA career. Since it has come out, Rockstar has switched their website and where to actually find this vehicle. So if you guys ever were curious as to how to get the Elegy, then you guys simply want to head over to Benny's website and scroll all the way down until you guys can find the Elegy. The cool thing about this car is that since it has Benny upgrades, you can end up modifying the whole look of this car and make it look like something straight out of Fast and Furious. So if you guys ever wanted to feel like Paul Walker while driving around the streets of Los Santos, then this car is definitely for you. Now, other than the LG, there are some other free cars that you guys may know about. Most of these cars are going to be found in the Southern San Andreas website. If you go there and filter out the vehicles by the two-door vehicles, then you guys will find some awesome starter cars. Now, out of all of these cars, I say that the best ones are going to be the Vapid Dominator and the Sprunk Buffalo, which is going to be located on the four-door section. The Dominator is a good muscle car to start off with, and it's a pretty fast car, and the Buffalo is the one car that Franklin owns in story mode. So if you guys ever felt like owning that type of car for free, then this would be the perfect opportunity. Moving on to a more faster and protective vehicle, we have the Paragon R Armored. This one is different from the regular one that you guys can find in the Legendary Motorsports. Now, what makes this version a lot more different than the other ones is that this one has machine guns put in front of the vehicle, and this one can withstand multiple explosions. Now, in order to get this version of the Paragon, you guys will have to complete all of the Agatha Baker missions located in the casino. The only downside to this is you guys will need to own a penthouse, but buying a penthouse for a free car is honestly a good offer in my opinion. The missions are pretty fun and it gives you something to do, and if you were curious as to how I got into Agatha Baker's office, then here is how you guys can go ahead and get into it. Now, up next on the list, we have the Ocelot Virtue. Out of all of these vehicles in today's video, this one is going to be the fastest and best looking car. The way to obtain this car is going to be that you guys need to complete all of the Dexter first dose missions and the last dose missions as well. There are a total of 11 missions, and they reward you with up to more than $650,000 once you complete them, along with this vehicle as well. This car also has access to Imani Tech upgrades, so if you were to put on the armor plating, you guys could end up withstanding up to 10 homing launchers, which is not bad, but don't forget to also buy the lock-on jammer so you don't make it too easy for any griefers to kill you. Next on the list is the Duco Def. The Duco Def is a staple in the GTA community for being a perfect substitute for the Kuruma if you don't have it yet in the game. This car can have a missile lock-on jammer put onto it, and it can withstand a few missiles, which really does make it better than the Kuruma, but to each their own. The Kuruma does have a better way of protecting you from bullets though, so kudos to the Kuruma. But if you want a free awesome alternative from the Kuruma, then the Duco Def is the one for you. Another free car you guys could get from the Workstat Cash and Carry website is going to be the Marshall Monster Truck. This is not really anything special, it's just an awesome truck that you guys could get, and it does have the liveries for different countries. So if you guys ever want to represent a certain country, then you guys can go ahead and buy this monster truck. Now onto another awesome and the most profitable vehicle we have, the Brigade 6x6 Acid Lab. You actually can also get this vehicle for free as well when you do complete all of Dexter's first and last dose missions. This vehicle is amazing because you can withstand up to, I believe, about 40 missiles, which is a lot of missiles, so trust me, nobody's going to be killing you. But what makes this vehicle so special is that it has a passive business built into it, which is going to be the Acid Lab. Not only is this the fastest business in the game, but it also pays you a pretty good chunk of money, especially if you do sell in a full public lobby. So out of all of these cars that I'm going to be showing you guys, make sure to go ahead and get the Virtue and this Brigade 6x6 as well. Up next is the BF Weevil. You can obtain this car by simply completing Cal Perico for the very first time, then doing 3 missions from English Dave, and then he'll give you this car for free. Now the way it works is that English Dave will give you a call randomly during the day of GTA Online. I believe he calls once a day in game, so when he does give you the call, just make sure to listen to the entire call and then accept the mission that he does give you. Do this 3 times and he'll call you again asking you to pick up this vehicle, and then you guys can end up keeping it for free. Now some honorable mentions are going to be the free vehicles you guys can get if you guys did buy the Criminal Starter Pack or you just bought GTA Online recently. Cars like the Turismo, Banshee, and the Windsor are some of the few cars that Rockstar made free for anyone who bought this pack, along with many free properties as well. So if you did buy this pack recently, or you guys just bought the game recently, then you are in luck. So if you guys bought the Criminal Starter Pack a while back, or just recently bought GTA Online, then you guys are lucky because you guys can get these cars for free. I don't think the pack is still available anymore either, so you guys are in luck. Next up on the list, we have the Sentinel XS. This car has HSW upgrades available, so getting the car for free will save you a few bucks. Now, in order to get this car, you're gonna have to head towards the upper Vinewood area around the times of 22 and 2 a.m. in game. It's best to drive a high-end vehicle around this area to have it spawn in, or you guys could find the stock version of the car around the streets and then drive around this area. There are two options, and the two options are going to be the purple and green version, and they spawn around this area of the map. You simply want to just drive around this block very slowly to make sure that they spawn in, and then from there, once you guys do see them, you guys just want to quickly get into it and then drive it to the LS Customs and make it your personal vehicle, obviously. Another thing to note is that if you guys are heading to the LS Custom and you guys do see this pink limousine, then that definitely guarantees that the cars have spawned in, so quickly turn around and head back to the location to go ahead and find them. From here, you guys can just decide to keep the vehicle if you guys want to, just like this, or you guys can head over to the LS Car Meet and put the HSW upgrades on it to make it go even faster. Up next, we have the more rare car, which is going to be the Romero Hearse. In order to get this car, there are going to be 4 ways that you guys can obtain it. The first method is going to require you to have a MC Clubhouse. From there, you want to head into the meeting room and go to the mission board and start up the Guns for Hire mission. This mission will give you the hearse, and from there, you guys can use that hearse to spawn in more hearses in game. The only downside is that this mission requires you to have members in your MC to start it. So if you're a solo player, then this will just not work out for you. The next option is going to be Simeon's dealership. This one depends on Rockstar and if they decide to put it into the shop. So it's really just all about luck with this one. The third option is to have a friend who already has the hearse, and then they can end up spawning in more hearses for you and anybody else that you guys may have. And the fourth and the most solo friendly option is going to be to do the level 2 security pass mission for the Diamond Casino heist. When doing this mission, the game will give you a hearse to drive, but instead you guys just want to drive around the cemetery until you guys get more hearses to spawn in. From there, just hop into any of the spawned in hearses and then drive it to LS Custom. Quick disclaimer, make sure to destroy the hearse needed for the mission so you guys can actually head into the LS Custom to save the vehicle as a personal vehicle. Next, I'm going to show you guys how you guys can get the Merryweather Jeep for free. Now, for this to work, you guys are going to need to be in a public lobby, or you guys need to have a friend that you guys can call Merryweather on. So right here, this guy seems to be AFK, so this is going to be the perfect opportunity for me to just go ahead and call Merryweather on him so that he can get attacked by them. Now, before I do call Merryweather on him, I'm just going to make sure to go ahead and head over to his location, and then I just want to kind of defend him and protect him from Merryweather and wait for them to come in with their Jeeps. It might take a little while for them to spawn in, so just be patient, but once they do spawn in, you just want to take them out. There are going to be 2 versions of the Jeeps. The first one is going to be the topless version, and then the other one is going to have the top still there. So right here, I'm just going to show you guys, this is going to be the topless version. The top is going to be completely open for you guys. Now let me try to go ahead and get the top version for you guys as well. Okay, so now this one is going to be the top version. So from here, you guys can just choose which one you guys want to go ahead and get. Now, as you guys can see, while I'm actually making this video, I was taking out all of the Merryweather people. I was going to turn back around to get the topless version of the actual Jeep, and turns out that it ended up despawning. So then I wanted to turn around again and get the top version for the Jeep, and guess what? That one ended up despawning as well. I don't know why this happened. Actually, no, turns out I do know why. The person ended up dying. So make sure that when this does happen, you guys want to make sure that the person that you guys are calling Merryweather on does not die. All right, y'all, now we're heading towards the last 2 vehicles you guys can get, and this one right here is going to be an absolute pain to spawn in. This vehicle is going to be the Lifeguard ATV. Yes, surprisingly, this vehicle is actually not blacklisted, and this is actually a pretty cool car that you guys can have and show off to your friends if they want to end up getting it. Now, in order to get this ATV, you guys want to head to the beach during the morning times of GTA, which is going to be around 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. in game. When you get to the beach, you guys want to just go ahead and get to this regular ATV at first, and then drive around each of the lifeguard posts very slowly until one of them does spawn in. If the regular ATV does not spawn in, just drive away from the beach and then come right back, and then it should spawn back in. Now, the spawn for the lifeguard ATV is really rare. It literally took me around 3 GTA days of just passing through each of these lifeguard posts until I was able to actually finally get one. So make sure to drive extremely slow and loop back around the beach multiple times to have a chance to actually end up getting it. But once you guys do get it to spawn in, then take it to the LS Custom and put that insurance on it, and then from there you guys will have the ATV. Now, for the number 1 spot, we have the Lifeguard SUV. This right here is probably the rarest car in the game, because from what I know, there is only 2 ways to get this to spawn in. The first option is going to be from Simeon's dealership, and like I said for the last time, this all depends on Rockstar and if they want to add it into the dealership. And the last option is going to be to just go ahead and have a friend that has the lifeguard SUV, and then they can get the car for you. Now, the last time that they did add it to the dealership was about 1 year ago, and that's how I was able to actually go ahead and get it. So if you guys just were not here a year ago, then you guys definitely do not have it. Now, the way to spawn it in for both options is that you guys just want to get into the car, either that be the friend version of the lifeguard SUV or the test drive option from the dealership if they do bring it back into the dealership. And then you guys just want to drive all the way down to the Vespucci Beach and head over to the lifeguard HQ. And once you guys are at the HQ, then well, from there they should be able to spawn in almost immediately. And then after that, you guys can just head over to the LS Customs, save it, make sure to put the insurance on it, and then now the car is officially yours. Now, since Rockstar are probably not going to add this back into the dealership, so if you guys do want to get this vehicle, I can give it to you guys, and the low cost of that is just going to be for you guys to simply subscribe to the channel and to cash out me $1. Sounds pretty fair to me. But anyways, that concludes today's video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the GTA 6 content coming soon on this channel. I just know Rockstar is going to drop the game this year. I just know that for a fact. And when it does, this channel is going to blow up. So if you guys are here with me from day one, make sure to remember that. Anyways, make sure to always stay safe and make sure to stay local. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.